Hey guys, it's Tessa. So, I figured I would continue the cardigan I've been working on, / I meant to film the intro of this the other night when I oh my god, when I filmed the outro for the last video. I'm having a stroke again. This is so fun. But I was supposed to start filming this video at the end of that video, or once I finished that video, and I didn't. Brain no worky the last week. Okay, so I have been working on this since we talked last. I have 4 completed repeats, and I'm on repeat number 5. I think we're at roughly 4 inches. Let me double check before
That's massive.
Let me double check that before I claim that. Oh, we're almost at 5 inches. That's crazy. We're almost at 5 inches, and I need to be at 12.25, so basically the entire length of my ruler here. Luckily, that's a perfect range of measurement, so that's nice. Or actually, this is 12 and a half, I think. I don't know. I don't really care if it's 12 and a half or 12.25. Doesn't really matter. But I am going to keep cruising on this. My brain has not been recently. It has not been working, so I'm trying to just take it easy this week and stuff, so that when I have my event on Saturday, I don't completely crash out before we even get there. But that is the goal. So I'm gonna keep working on this and hopefully make enough progress on it by Saturday to feel content with it. I hope. My goal is really just to get to the 12.5 inches for this video, and we'll get there eventually, but we'll get there. I'm also watching Criminal Minds. I keep watching the same like 7 or 8 seasons on repeat. I basically stopped watching when the one dude who knows JJ becomes the chief. I just don't like his character. I've seen like the first couple episodes of him and I just don't like his character, so I kind of keep jumping back to season 1. Anyway, that's what I'm working on. Okay, so I'm still working on my 12.5 or 12.25 inches of this cardigan. I am not making really all that much progress on it because I just had my event, so check out my video about that for my first market. I have another one coming up, and I have 2 custom orders from that market, so I'm just waiting for the supplies to come for those. But yeah, that's really exciting. I'm spending today probably just working on this because I haven't been working on it very much anyway, but I'd like to have it done before my next market maybe, which is going to be end of November. But yeah. But yeah, that's my check-in for now. I'm cruising. Still. Okay. I'm gonna scream. Okay, so I look a little insane. I don't feel very well. It's a weekend lead baby. I am at roughly 9 inches, or a little over 9 inches, on this guy. Sorry, my brain is not working today. I ran out of the orange yarn, or the first ball of the orange yarn, so I'm gonna attach the new one. I hate when I pause like that. So I'm going to attach the new ball once I finish this set of the brown. I think that'll bring me close to about 9.5 inches, or a little bit less than that. So then at that point, I only have 3 inches left, which is very exciting. And I kind of can't wait to be done working on this panel. I'm kind of getting a wrist issue. I think it's because I did way too many rows a couple nights ago. 20 rows? I did a lot. Like, I did a crazy amount. My husband and I watched Sweeney Todd, which I've seen a bunch and he hadn't seen before. Crazy movie, by the way. I haven't seen that in a very long time. It's such a crazy movie. Anyway, but basically during that movie, I was able to cruise through a bunch of this and get through it. I think I was at 7 inches prior, and then I got all the way up to the 9 inches, and then now I'm on this. But that is kind of where I'm at right now. I cannot wait to be done working on this giant ass panel. I kind of still want to do a couple extra rows, I think, in the body. I'm not really sure. I think I need to do the 12.5 inches, or 12.25, whatever the fuck the measurement is. I think I need to do that, and then kind of just see where that sits on me and go from there. I think I mentioned it previously. I'm just worried about the overall shaping. For some cropped things, I just don't like the way they sit in certain lengths, or I like them to be slightly longer than the average length. It just kind of depends on the way the shaping is overall, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna keep working on that. I'm exhausted, but I love knitting. What am I gonna do? But yeah, I will hopefully check in when we're at the 12-inch mark. Okay, so we're at a little bit of a weird angle, but that's because hubby and I are sitting together watching the Great British Bake Off because it's a rough day for me. However, I did get to the sleeves, the body splits. So I was able to do those, as you can see. 4 tries. My husband's reading Berserk. Okay, anyway. So I got to the body splits, or the splitting for the front, back, and stuff. Okay. So I split for the front and back. It took me 4 tries because 1, I can't read, and 2, I don't really love the way this pattern was written for the sleeve splits. It notes to knit a certain number of stitches, then to knit 1, and then to bind off X number of stitches. So with this, my brain tells me knit the certain number of stitches, knit 1, continue using that knit 1 as part of your bind off. That was incorrect. Basically it wanted me to do 77 stitches, knit 1, and then do the bind off, but really they wanted me to have 79 on each front panel, not 77. Basically I need to learn to read, because if I read slightly farther I would have known immediately that I made the mistake. But no, I did it 3 times trying to figure out how I had 8 extra stitches somehow. Anywho, that'll be all for this video. So glad you got to join me here. I did 12.5 inches instead of 12.25 just because I wanted to finish the full color repeat before I basically set up the split. But here we go. Here's a nice zoomed up view. I'm really loving the way the yarn's coming out. I'm on skein number 2 for both yarns. But yeah, so next video will be hopefully finishing up the front 2 front panels and the back panel, and then video 4, or depending on how long it takes me, I might include the sleeves in that video as well, or make video 4 sleeves and final thoughts. But regardless, if you want to see more of that, if you want to see the rest of this video series or whatever, if you have thoughts, feelings, opinions on the Daft Days cardigan, 1, leave a comment, 2, subscribe. You'll see more from me. I've done a couple videos like this, like my halibut sweater I did I think a 5-part series on. We're not talking about her. I plan to make a couple more garments this year, and I hope to bring you guys along with me. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.